What's up, everybody? My Attactioneers here on Saturday. Hello. I hope you're all having a great day, great weekend. Up here in middle of nowhere, California, it's cloudy with a good chance of rain again. A classic. We are finding out that is just the life we live now. And I do think the weather has been affecting me a little bit in my mood. But now we get to play some Assassin. So welcome to the Assassin Action Podcast. We're going to continue our journey here with Uzuri. The deck's super fun. It's just, at first, when you're starting to play it, you're like, the math just isn't really great on this deck. You know, I have to run 9 copies of Isolate and, 6 of them deal 2 to 1 damage. Pretty terrible. But all of this, disruption that happens here really adds up over the course of the game, and you make back some of that math with just kind of making your opponent's life hard. Also, thanks, Adam, for the mustache compliment. I feel like I'm having a good mustache day, so thanks. It's great. Boost to the old ego. Where was I? Anyway, this is Sam Dando's list that he top 8'd the Chicago Brawl with, and we're just going to play some games with it. I've been playing with it kind of all week, and it's super fun. As you can see in the sideboard, we have 2 blues. So that's pretty fun. So 5 total blues, which is pretty cool. So it's just interesting to play this deck. Some things I wonder if you could fit in here just kind of right away are surgicals. Also, shout out to myself for finally getting all copies of Surgical. I now have a playset, which is really awesome. So I wonder if we could fit those in here somewhere for something, because it just could be they're kind of a good, disruptive, just another one of those disruptive cards like Shakedown, Leave No Witness, Death Touch, CNC, that we could put in here. And then obviously Codex of Frailty helps keep that consistency. So we're going to play some games. Still unsure how to really sideboard, like why, what are the specifics behind Yellow Ravenous Rabble? And when do I run Plague Hive? Who knows? Oh, what's up, Carthagen? Love this deck. Crazy fun. Hell yeah. It super is. I don't know what the We Make Best deck is, but sounds pretty good. Oh, okay. So they do run surgicals in another deck, basically the same thing, just with surgicals. Yeah, which I could see, which would be the thing I would want to do. So let us hop into a game since we're here. Also, how cool is Outsiders? It's so cool. I'm so happy that we got this new set, and we're getting the meta to change a bit right away. So that's really cool. Also, shout out to Talishar here for the new UI. We'll see how it goes. I really like the old one. I enjoy the sounds that it makes as you click through stuff. That helps me know what is happening. So we'll see if those are still there, because I know it wasn't there in the beta. So we'll see what happens. Also pretty sick. 65 games in progress right now. Look at all those. Pretty rad. Ooh, here's where the Riptides are. Okay. Here we go. Create game. Let's see who shows up. Ding, ding, dong. Oh. This is a lot. Their hero is Bravo Showstopper. I think I'm going to go second. Sheesh. And then I wonder if Bravo, if we use Scale Peeler. Yeah, Talishar does look a little cleaner. All of these things, though, you have to get used to. So we're against Bravo here. We definitely want the D reacts for sure. And I'm quite positive we're going to need all of these shreds to try to just get through defense reactions. And we'll go with 61 cards and see how that feels. Hello. Good luck, have fun. It's hard to type because my microphone's right in the way. Do we use Scale Peeler? I don't think so. I do not think so. I don't even think we need to use... Well, there's like crippling... So do we hold on to black text so we can get 3, 6, and then a D react to 10? We're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. So here we go. Here's the new UI. This is how it looks. So everything's going to come up here on the combat chain. Activated Bravo right away. Choke slamming me. And that's what this little thing means, dominate. Then it holds my cards here. Yeah, so there's no like... I really liked the audible part. I wonder if it's in a... Also, how does it look on stream? Is it the same? I guess that looks all right. Okay. Well, Backstab is definitely one of our weaker cards. And then we've been choke slammed. So that sucks. But that's okay, I guess. We do have the noise for that little thing right there. So that's cool. That's annoying to not really see their cards. Okay, this is okay. I guess I'll get used to it. I guess I'll get used to it here. See, they want to know how to switch to legacy mode now. I don't know if you can. Hamburger. Button. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Well, let's play this one like this, huh, chat? And then we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try this out. Okay, so... we can just do Nimblism Infect and then maybe Shred it. And then Arsenal Leave No Witness. Is maybe what we can do. Let's see how that goes. Bam. See, I still hate how this is over here. Anyway. What up? Get infected. Yeah, Carthagen, I wonder if they just brought Tunic because they expect the game to go very long. Is my guess. So they're just we're gonna pass here. D-React coming. No. They're just infected now. Awesome. Well, let's arsenal that. It's the only problem with shreds. Red chokeslam, 2 floating. Pummel. Am I about to be pummeled? It's the only reason they would take all that damage, right? So what do you think? Do we block with 9, see if they have it, then lose the shred, and then we just leave no witness them? Is that a good... Yeah. Is that a good exchange? We have all red hand here. Guess it's fine. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay with me. We'll play that out. We're doing just fine. Blue pummels also. Zealous belting into hammer. We can just kind of maybe block this out. Yeah, pummel. 1 down, 3 plus more to go. Yep, shred gets around chokeslams on hit beautifully. It totally does. Or the other way around. Shred gets around chokeslam. I think we'll just pass and fate this. We might just block the damage and leave and isolate. Choose an instant. No. We're going to pummel this one too. That's going to be a bummer. 2 pummels down. Is it even worth it at this point to put a fate in there and block 9 of this damage? I don't think so. We'll just take it. Get rid of an isolate. E-strike for 7. Arsenal the pummel. Pass. Love it. 2 red pummels really quickly. And a blue one. Choose a card to discard. I guess blue isolate. Why not? Well, I don't know what to do on this. Taking 6 more damage is probably like too much damage. Just to come in for 7, I'd be at 19. Then they would be at 25 if they just don't block. But is that really what Bravo's going to do with a 4-card hand? Let's find out. I have not played Bravo yet. Put that on the bottom. Buff power. Pass. Right, we'll see. There we go. That's what I thought was going to happen. Love it. Good, so now we can arsenal that and start kind of winning these exchanges again here. Except for we don't have an attack. So sink below into an attack. None floating. Choose an instant. No, thank you. I don't know. Nimblism. Beautiful. Okay, so we can use tunic in this red shred here to spiders bite them into the infect, which I think we're gonna do. Use our tunic resource. And spider bite. Shred. No reaction. I'll tell you what, I have freaking been loving flick knives. It's so awesome. It is so flippin' awesome. Love it. Then defense reaction from Arsenal to put it at 6. That's going to be pretty upsetting. Well, it's going to hit now. Dang it. I peed myself. Not like as in urinate, but intellectual property penalty. Activate Bravo. Yeah, see, they have the blue unmovable. And an Oasis. The hell? This deck's crazy. This deck's crazy. Yeah, totally. Flick knives is just like one of the best. I wonder how long I sit on this defense reaction. I also, do you think they're going to see the infect for 9 coming? But I really don't want to take a bunch of damage. You know? We can take 2 here. Yeah, we'll top that D-react. Because now we can put, like, Wither into the arsenal, so then when we draw into our 2 for 6 or something, we'll be able to easily cast it off of 2 cards if we need to. Image not found. Weird. All right. Say hello to infect again. Razor's Edge. And how about another one? Yeah. Ugh. Blech. That's a bummer. And then I have to pass on all of these. Crazy they had the double sink below. And I had the double razor. This is pretty nice though. We will get this CNC off, which is pretty sweet. I also wonder if it's worth it to use Spider's Bite here. Or the Isolate. I mean, we're obviously going to... And then do I want to sink this Shred since they won't be able to play defense reactions? That's right, Nate. Still grinding the Assassin. It's just more topical now that it's top 8'd, you know? So we're going to keep that going. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. If you want to interact with the chat, you got to be subscribed for at least a minute. So if you're like, man, I can't talk to Taylor. He's so cool. And that's why. It's because you're not subscribed. Do I keep the Shred, bro? I think so. I think we don't sink anything. good to see Iron Rot Legs still in the game, you know? Also, if for some reason you can hear my heater in the background, let me know and I'll turn it off. But you would think on April 1st it would freaking be warm enough. Yeah, don't know what the move here is. I think we bite him. And we pitch the shred. Late game shreds, baby. Devin, what's up? Blue isolate. This way we're also threatening the D react in Arsenal. I mean the attack react in Arsenal. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh. Yeah, what could it be? Ooh. Ooh, they sniffed it out. They sniffed it out. Well, we'll get in the damage then. I have no instance I would like to use. Definitely no reactions either. Little scary. Wish we had a defense reaction now in Arsenal. Geez, 9 Celsius? That's crazy. Okay. For all of you that don't know, that's maybe it's -9. Well, if it's -9, that's 9 degrees below freezing for all of you Freedom Unit users. I think we bite him. That's a shirt. Nate's always got all these marketing ideas, which that's why we love him. Double isolate. We could go for 6. We're not going to get pummeled. And then we can bite into a shakedown off of the wither. Maybe that's the move. Did he activate Bravo? Is that what happened? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Undo blocks. That's tough. Okay. Well, then yeah, we do block with that. Because then we can get shakedown in faux shiz. Okay, yeah. Dang. So we can't spider's bite. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Which that is not great. I wonder if it would have been okay. Let's see, the 3, 4, 5, 6. Could have blocked 6 with our armor. 47 degrees for Carthagen. It's great. It's great content. People love the weather. Well, Bravo, you're isolated now. Super bummer. Uzuri, shakedown. More likely to hit a blue if we pick 3. And then definitely not a yellow, but if we hit a red, let's pick a blue because we want to lose a card. Ooh. 2 unmovables. Gross. It's a lot of unmovables. Card banished, card revealed, card revealed. Gotcha. So they only have 2 cards and they're 2 red ones. Okay. That's pretty good. Hard to read that UI. Alejandro, no, I do not play Lexi. That's Isaac. I usually play Icelander. No CNC pummel here, which is cool. So what are my things here? So we could Crown of Providence. Just use that. And then we can rabble into an isolate into a death touch, which is pretty good. And throw Spider's Bite in there after the rabble. I know, they must think this card in my arsenal is very good. Take 4, though, right now is not great. Block there. Ooh, I liked it when it told me which one was in the arsenal. But that one. Into a CNC, huh? That's pretty nuts. Now what do I do with my life? Definitely also not the Levia player. So we can rabble. Maybe we rabble into the CNC with Isolate, and then we Arsenal Death Touch, and then we can use that off the old Tunic counter. I think that's the move. And this is the new Go Again symbol, huh? I don't know why we didn't keep it the same with just the lightning bolt and the word dominate. All right. Isolate. Do they overblock this? So I don't know why, like, that little symbol is the symbol we're choosing for dominate here. Boom, get wrecked. So that's what happens with Uzuri, is people don't respect it, the reaction thing, you know? And it gets intense for them. Oop, maybe we're just dead, though. Maybe we're dead. Yeah, it's a crippling. Yep, now we wish we had the armor. Well, no, black text just only help with nothing. Just keeping my life total high enough. The cool thing is, though, is that with Death Touch and the Blood Pox and Flick Knives, I am threatening 9 total damage here. So it is the lethal on the crackback. And if we don't lose the nimbleism, we're in a really good spot. So maybe we block with the sedate And then that kind of guarantees us a way to pump the death touch. Okay. Pass. Get wrecked. No reactions here. Sweet. We have yellow shred. Which is totally good. Activate this tunic. Play out a death touch. Hamish, what's up? You're about to watch me potentially lose to this Bravo player. So we can shred one of those. But is that worth it? And then do we... Because then we're doing... Yeah. Well, it won't matter. No, I think so, because I can't kill him right here. And he probably has enough cards just to dominate me, and I don't have a D-React, so I'm pretty sure it's over, Hamish. Also, thanks for stopping by, dude. What the hell time is it? Over in your neck of the woods. Is it Sunday over there? No, Crater's just blocking for 1. Yeah, we don't shred it. We don't shred it. I think we just pass. Be great if they had a reaction here and we could get a little value off of this shred. 6 p.m. Oh, nice. Dinner time. Or supper. So we call it in your country, supper. Feels very international stream right now with all the folks around. I think we just choose Blood Rot here. And then Arsenal. Hand that blocks almost all 3. I think this is it though. Ooh, the Rouse. That's painful. Into 2 blues. Okay. Okay. 6 p.m.'s tea time? Is every time tea time? You trolling me? Okay. Man, what did those things cost? 4 and 5. No resources floating. So it's 7, then 6. Well, we want to keep the rabble just because it deals some damage. So we can block 6 here, go to 1. Then block 6 again using all of our equipment. That's not a great spot to be in. But we just got to. Huh. You learn something every day. Tea time in the UK is what we call dinner. 5 to 7 p.m. meal. Sweet. Love it. Yep, use up all that stuff. Too bad this shred's not going to work on this rabble. Let's see if he pays for blood rot. Yeah, smart move. Yep. Yep. Rabble. And we can't flick knives for the win, unfortunately, if he doesn't want to block it. At least we stripped a card, though, so maybe it'll be harder for them to dominate it. And then we can't do anything. Pass. D-react is helpful. And GG's. Ooh, maybe not. Just trying to get to 7. Incredible. I mean 6. Incredible. Oop. Pummel. Pummel, pummel. This leave no witness and shred is pretty sweet, though. We're going to block 6. Pass. Pummel me, baby. Ooh. No reaction, huh? Love it. Don't pummel me, daddy. Okay. Nice. Some peeps say tea, others say it's dinner. Kind of both, really. Amazing. Just amazing, the things you learn. Yeah. Leave no witness. What's going to happen? Overblock or underblock this thing? What are you going to do? Yeah, we're going to shred. Just because I want to make sure I get it out so I can arsenal this Fate Foreseen. No instance there. Going to play unmovable. Oh, Oasis. Cool. That's fine with me. Arsenal Fate. Back in the game, baby. Oh. Goodness. What a hand of cards. Well, we definitely have some cards here we can use. We have a Death Touch. That we can get back from this codex. It's probably the best one. CNC maybe is better, since we're pretty much gonna have a full hand of cards. I don't know if this Death Touch helps us. Are they also gonna pummel this hammer right now? Going to 10, so maybe I need to actually block with one of the codexes. I think I probably block with the Death Touch, though. Block with the Death Touch, because then I can Spider's Bite if I need to play both of these defense reactions by pitching a codex to play a codex. Yeah, totally. Okay, let's block with Death Touch here. It tells how many cards are left in deck over here. They have 42 cards in deck? Jeez, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's weird they always ask for an instant, but I think I have a reaction window also. Ooh, they undid it. Play the Fate. How important is this isolate? What's underneath this? Why can't I remember my pitch stack? This is the first card I pitched. Or Uzuri. Just top it. Now you pummel me. I don't want an innocent. Wait. Undo. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. So I'll have to get something that's free or... Oh, no. I sync this codex, get the blue, Spider's Bite, codex, blammo, death touch. That's how we do it. Oh, yeah, baby. Big brain plays there. Whew. And that's all 3 red pummels. 1, 2, 3. Apparently there's 2 blues still floating somewhere. What do you all think about this new UI? Has that been fun to watch? Is it better than the legacy version? Let me know. Also, what a stressful game. Really bummed I had to block with flick knives, but I guess it's part of the value. Love it. Strip a card. Love it. I guess they'll get to put a card in Arsenal, but then they'll discard a card. And that's pretty rad. Is Death Touch the best thing I can be doing, or is it Leave No Witness? They don't have an Arsenal. Well. Gosh, Nate. Could you just be... I need to be coached up here. Not potentially ridiculed. All right, Death Touch it is. Wish I could remember what that next card is. I'm pretty sure it's like a red. Or maybe a yellow shred. It's maybe a shred. Which might be good. I don't know. Just because that's what I'm going to get off the Ponder token. All right. Frailty's rad also. Defense reaction. Oh, man. It just doesn't even get any better than them having to play unmovable from hand and pass their turn. What happened? Did he just give up? Is that what happened? They just quit. 1 Codex of Frailty and they quit? All right. It is fun to play with. Huh. Well, there you go. That's how you do it. You just make them rage quit. Huh. Interesting new stat stuff. Oh, it tells you by turn how much damage you took. That's interesting. Damage dealt. Cool. I do want to know what my next couple of cards are, though. Does it tell me that somewhere? Didn't it used to tell you that? I just want to know if it's a shred and if I'm right. That's all I want to know. Help me out, chat. How do you know? How do I figure this out? I want to know my pitch stack. So I can still look at my graveyard. Pitch zone. But can't look at my deck now that the game is over. Oh well. Oh well. Homepage. So, salty. Yes, apparently. Okay, let's switch over. Let's take a look at the deck again for anybody just showing up. Let's transition on over. All right. Well, there we go. I still actually don't know if we really would have closed that one out or not. But I'm pretty sure my next hand is like a yellow or maybe a red shred into I'm sure one of it's probably not Wither, but I think it's one of the isolates. Another isolate. And then I don't know if I should have looked at my graveyard. I don't think I cast all copies of Shakedown, but I might have blocked with all of them. So we definitely had some Razor's Edges left in the deck as well. So we might have been able to have gotten there. But we definitely didn't have the cards to play that one out if that were the case. But we still had a couple of codexes, so we might have been able to catch them with, like, you know, something in their hand that they couldn't use or something like that. And then, you know, maybe been able to play Command and Conquer off of that. So, whew, hell of a game. So I guess let's hop into another one. Anybody have any questions or anything they want to talk about before we get into the next one? I also do wonder if I should have been running Plague Hive there, just to have seen it maybe once or twice. Could have been anywhere between, 2 damage, or maybe get them off an arsenal with inertia for a turn or something like that. Also, shout out to Sam Dando. Great deck. Super fun. Super, super fun. I still wonder, so like if you've watched the other streams, you can go back on the YouTube page and it's something I'm going to, I think, explore in the next couple of weeks, is I was kind of going with a mill and kill strategy for my Uzuri deck, and that seemed to be pretty cool. You kind of play a bit longer of a game, but getting to like get rid of some of their cards and that sort of thing was maybe has some sort of value in it too. And you kind of can maybe get a little bit more use out of the black techs in that way, break them and recur with the silver and that sort of thing. Cause they actually, a lot of people don't care about you milling the top of their deck most of the time. So, but it is a little less impactful than effects like infect and that sort of thing, but yeah. Also, another card kind of not included in here is the Spreading Plague, and just sometimes like they'll block with 2 pieces of equipment and a card or something like that to cover up some of your damage, and it just, I've been finding sometimes I have a hard time using my Tunic resource. And if I had Spreading Plague, like if I Uzuri in the, Shakedown, and they've blocked with 2 pieces of armor and a card, that's 3 cards, and then you Spreading Plague them and give them 3 Blood Rot tokens, that could be pretty sweet. So that's just like a play pattern I've seen some opponents do, and it could be a good way to punish them for sure. So could maybe swap those in right away for the Spike with Blood Rots, since these ones are a little bit more narrow because it has to be on cards with stealth. So just some thoughts I have. Anyway, let's make sure we got this copied to the clipboard, and then let's move on over to another game. Mm-hmm. Uzuri, so people know. Public. Create game. Bling bling blong, I think is how that goes. I think Scale Peeler is the coolest looking dagger that we have. It's just pretty cool. I still have 3 boxes to open, and hopefully I get a cold foil. That would be rad. I opened a box the other day, no cold foil in it, but did get a regular Codex of Frailty, so that's kind of good right now. But it's weird how it's going. Playing Bolton, huh? We're going second. Or do we go first? What kind of Bolton is this? I'm not going to get any damage in turn 1, so we're going to go second. They're just going to block. Does Bolton need... Well, let's run Plague Hive in this one. We probably should have some number of defense reactions. I love Shred. Shred is great. There you go, Fate. 60 cards. Lean and mean. Now we'll probably go Scalers here. Well, unless we gotta block stupid swords. I also like this, that they make your picture bigger. Like you're just already winning. All right, I guess we're going for it. Ooh, Raiden build. Super cool. A man or person, excuse me, with respect. They know the true way. They know the true way. Well, we're going to block with this Wither here. So Frailty is going to be pretty sweet, even though it turns us into a 0 for 2. Dang. Right, I only have attack reactions, or attack actions. Oh, getting blasted. Get out of here. Ah! I haven't played against a Bolton in 100 years. Well, hopefully we draw a stealth card. Sweet. Spider's Bite into a Leave No Witness, I guess. Pitch the Shred in the Shakedown. Second cycle. Arsenal the Sink Below. It's probably a good play. It's either that or play. Yeah, we just want to be able to use all of our cards. So we're going to go with that. Playing against Bolton. Heart and Cross Strap. Also interesting. Give me 2 cards or defense reaction, please. This card's awesome. Love Leave No Witness. I guess I'm used to this new UI. I still want to know what y'all's think about it, though. Are you psyched about this new one, or do you want to go back to the old one? They're just like, oh, I can't block it. We're just not going to. Okay. Blammo. Well, both of those are awesome to have banished. Is this Plague Hive? Oh, it must be. Into Soul, Express Lightning. They do have snaps here. Yeah, Leave No Witness into Codex. Heck yeah, it's super good. I think we just pass and sink it. Terrible. Has no hit effect. So I think we're just going to take the damage here. And they're going to break snaps early. That's fine. Into probably Raiden is my guess. Yeah, it is a bit cramped and busy. Block that with Shred. That's an easy block. Bolton is reacting to give it go again. Wonderful. Then what y'all coming in? Valiant Thrust. That's weird. Wonder if I refresh here. Hopefully this doesn't do anything weird. Oh, fix that. I wonder what card this is. Well, it's obviously a card I can't block with, so we'll just sink this. Pass. We'll see if it knows that even though it is not Plague Hive, or that it is Plague Hive, maybe it'll work when we pitch it. Maybe it has no pitch value. Who knows? That'd be terrible. Ooh. Okay. Hey, look, there it is. Ooh, Blood Rot. Hell yeah. Okay, stress of having to worry about that is over. Pass. And then we're going to use this Isolate. And we're going to shake you down. Oh, yeah. Shake down. I have no reactions here, Sir Bolton. Now this is the real question. Do I pick yellow as the pitch value? I don't think so. I think if I want to hit anything, I want to hit red. Oh, should have picked yellow for the V of the Vanguard. Ooh, bummer. Oh. Ooh, and then this hand. I guess it's not bad. But they have 2, 3 blues and a V. So I guess it's not going to be a huge output. I should have looked more. V, Bolt of Courage, Valiant Thrust, Courageous Steel Hand. Which one of these represents their soul? This one? 2 cards in soul. I only have attack actions to block with. Man. Should have picked yellow. Okay, got to move on here. So then my turn can be Ravenous into E strike, go again into Leave No Witness. So ideally it's 8 plus 5, 13 damage. And I threaten a hit effect. The only card they have left is the Bolt of Courage. So 4, 8, 10. So we're just going to just do more raw damage here. Plus our blood pox. Yeah. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Yep. Give it go again. And then bolt for 2. Guess they'll draw a card, which is fine. Not worth blocking 2, really. Especially when that card they're going to arsenal, and we will threaten it with Leave No Witness. Ravenous. I have no instant. Love it. Love it. Hit a red off the top. It's also unfortunate we couldn't Uzuri for it. Interesting they're choosing to block. Their hand must be bad. Go again. Well, we love to see that. Sorry, I just punched my microphone. And then Leave No Witness. Give me a card and your Gallantry Golds, please. Or the last 2 cards. All of those things are great. We love that. We love that a lot. I think that's a 0 cost attack. They get a fling at me. Nope. Even better. Okay. Tunic Spider's Bite into one of these things. Oops, undo. There we go. Spiders bite you. You're going to be bummed. Now that you've been bitten. We'll arsenal the infect. It's going to be kind of tough, though, because it's going to be a hand of cards here where basically 3 stealth red cards are going to be right next to each other. Hello, you're now CNC'd. And you can't play defense reactions. Huge bummer. You're going to take 6 damage and lose your arsenal now. Also interesting they're running Halo of Illumination and didn't do that turn 1. When is there a better time, you know? I also wonder if Heart and Crossstrap is to help, because they've banished, I think, Bolting Blade. I wonder if it's to help get that off. Man, come on. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. What a day. Salty Saturday, apparently. Salty Saturday. Well, that's not very satisfying, is it? Well, I don't know if I have time for one more game here. Also, as a sidebar, has anybody been watching? Okay, maybe not, but hey, Sam, what's up? I know, Uzuri is too strong. Too strong. Just everybody hates that CNC comes in as a reaction. It messes them up. Has anybody been watching any of the March Madness basketball? You should specifically be watching Iowa and Caitlin Clark on the women's side, because nothing is more fun than watching Caitlin Clark run around the basketball court and teams try to figure out how to guard her. Because it's so fun. She's like, she crosses half court and the team has to be like, oh crap, does she have the ball? Because she can basically shoot it from anywhere. So you have to guard her way out there. She's shooting, 58% from 25 plus feet, which is just so insane. And then you watch coaches all go through the same thing where they're like, oh, she's too fast. We'll put somebody small on her. So then she just shoots over the top. They're like, okay, I'm going to have to put somebody big on her. And she's like, okay, they're too slow. Go around them. Layups. And just the fits she puts other teams in. Yeah, Sam. 41-point triple-double was so sick. And they beat South Carolina, undefeated team, and then they win. Oh, my God. She's so cool. It's just so fun. If you love sports or even like basketball, just watching Caitlin Clark play and like throw these insane passes and shoot all these insane shots and make them all and run around. It's just awesome. I highly recommend it. Okay, let's play one more. You guys got me psyched. I just got myself psyched, really. All right, no need to go into anything here. You know what's funny, too, is my game says it's Uzuri, and then you just quit out of it. Bummer. But sometimes I've had to quit out of games because all of a sudden something has come up, so we will just try not to judge too hard, I suppose. Also funny that it's Baby Bolton here as the placeholder. Isn't that interesting? Oh boy. Reinar. And they're just called player 2. Intimidating. Yo, 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 yo. I think just 2 yo-yos is appropriate. A third is maybe too many. All right, we need the defense reactions for sure. Then what else do we need? Yellow shredders. Let's do that random thing. And we're going to go with snappers here, because it's just like black text only help you so much when your whole hand's intimidated. And one cut down to size because I feel like it. Submit deck. Deck has been submitted. Eesh, turn 1 codex sucks. I guess we'll try to hold on to it and pitch it for Spider's Bite right away. Turn 1 codex is sweet when you have Death Touch in hand also, and you just block with Death Touch and then codex it right away. Nice. This person is a purist. Just Shout out to Blake Meyer for his Worlds cosplay as Beast Within. That was most excellent. Well, I think we just block with Sedate there. Take one. We got no reactions. This is hard to read. The way they've colored that is hard to read. Is how I feel about this whole thing. Is Codex a good thing to Arsenal? I haven't really figured that out yet. You know? Kind of have a dog poo-poo hand here. I feel like it's okay to Arsenal. It's like a great one card hand. Especially if you have your Tunic up for Death Touch. But when are we going to draw a Death Touch, you know? They're just, ooh, sink belowed me. Love it. Wasted on the Ravenous. Love it. I think we're going to put the Isolate in Arsenal, though. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I agree. There's not enough contrast. It's just a lot of red everywhere. And that's what's kind of nice about the Legacy one. Yeah, like it just would be better if this was a lighter color, I think. I don't know. I don't know. But my brain works differently, I suppose, than maybe other people's. Love it. Give me all of your cards on turns when I have nothing. Well, that's not a sixer, though. And why not? Oh, was this an Arsenal? It must have been. It's the only way to do that. Huh. Very interesting. Because do I 2-card block this? I think so, right? I take no damage. They get no Arsenal. And I get to cut them down to size here. Which is maybe not great, really. You know? Because they're going to block with 1 card. So I'm just dealing damage. But I suppose, you know, it's not that bad. We were hoping to get this off on a Blood Rush turn when they don't want to block. Which could happen right here. But alas, it is not. So we're just going to get a little free damage. Also, thanks everybody for just hanging out with me this Saturday morning. It's just great. A lot of options with this hand. A lot of really good options. Ooh, rolling Scabskins. 6 was rolled. I was just going to say, last time I played a Rhinar, they rolled 6s 4 times out of the 6 times they rolled Scabskins. And it was crazy. All right, we're just going to take 4 off the Romping Club. No hit effect. They got action points for days. If we're going to block anything, we might as well block either something else. Like a swing big. This is the thing, though. It's like... I guess I can block out with Crown of Providence. And we can maybe get Infect off with the Razor's Edge into the Leave No Witness off the Quicken. Which is a pretty good turn. Let's try it. I will pass on that. No reactions. Thank you for the Quicken token. Here is Infect. I have no instant. What are they gonna do? See, this is the fun part about playing Uzuri is I know what I'm gonna do, but they have no clue what is gonna happen. Am I gonna Uzuri right now? They're gonna block with cards like that, and then I'm just gonna Razor's Edge them. Yeah, because that's what's gonna happen. Ooh, Fate Foreseen, which is fine. We would love it if they use that stuff here. For sure. Now I just wonder if it's is it worth it to Leave No Witness? It's just 4 damage. In hindsight, too, it's better to Leave No Witness first and then infect them, but that's okay. I think that's an okay exchange there. Kind of had to give up the crown, though, for maybe not great return. So, interesting. See, now it does say how many cards we have left in deck. CNC, no chance of pummels. No chance of pummels. So that's cool. I really would like, though, to keep the shred. To Leave No Witness shred. Is that maybe what we do? Block with both the isolates. Nimblism. Shred it. They don't have scabbies. Skull cap is turned off because I have lower health. Let's try that. And I just am sitting on this tunic resource, which I don't like as much. Okay, hello, Nimblism. Leave No Witness. Kind of telegraphing a attack reaction here, potentially. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. I also can't remember the last time I used Nimblism in a deck. shredded. Shred that beast within. Whew. Got the blood rush. I wonder how it does it. So it must have been blood rush in Arsenal. Banished, yeah. I don't know which one it does. Oh, player 1 completed the contract for leave no witness. Sink below is banished. Well, I don't know. Anyway. I think we just block with Spike. Move into Shakedown. Arsenal Death Touch. I think these are easy decisions here. Yeah, it must have been Blood Rush in Arsenal, or else they would have played Sink Below to not take the damage. Here comes Wither. Shakedown, I think, is my favorite card from this set. Or at least in Uzuri. It's just so good. It's just so good. Nomad, how do we know Sync was on top? Is that how it goes? Is they banish off the top, then the Arsenal? Or does me reading this log here? Yeah, but if it was in Arsenal, I would get silver anyway because you still banish a card. So, but again, they would have had to. They would have played it anyway. Let's just choose red. I feel like that's the choice. So they have a barraging and a pummel, and we got the destructive deliberation. All right. Heck yeah. Rolling scabbies. Nomad does not like the interface. Yeah, it's maybe harder to watch for sure. It's definitely different. That's for sure. That is for sure. So they do have that yellow pummel in the tunics up. So that's 9. So what do we do here? Just block with these 3 cards. Death Touch, Arsenal, Death Touch. I guess that's good. So let's not forget that they have a pummel in Arsenal. Wish we were threatening the Arsenal a bit more here. I suppose if they let this hit, we could inertia them. But they're probably going to try to play the pummel, you know? So maybe it's just worth it to pox them. Or they have blood rush and stuff, so let's just pox them. Tunic resource for 8 damage is pretty friggin' good. Ooh, all riled up here. And they're trying to pummel me. So let's see. I block with the card. It goes to 9. I take 6. And lose another card. So if I lose 2 cards, what cards do I have left? Won't have a tunic resource. Can shred another death touch, which is pretty sweet. I feel like the E-Strike or the CNC are not helping me very much. Can always E-Strike, draw a card, snaps it into death touch, which is pretty good. Kind of not really where you want to be at, though. I want to use those snaps for a different thing. Yeah, let's just get pummeled. It's fine. It's fine. We can't play around it for the whole game. Could have blocked a 9, I guess, and came in with death touch again. Yikes. They have a red pummel. And a yellow one in Arsenal. Unless I'm crazy. Did I miss one? Did they pitch it? I don't think so. Choose a card to discard. We also can go Spider's Bite into Death Touch. I think we get rid of the embolism. Interesting decisions. Interesting. So we can Spider's Bite into Death Touch. Arsenal E-Strike. We also can pitch E-Strike to play Death Touch and hold the Shred for some surprise damage. We see inertia would have been pretty good there, but I guess we did all right. I think we just still kind of got to be, I think we want to still be aggressive here. Kind of like the Shred in Arsenal. Better than the E-Strike, but, you know, could be wrong and just could be a preference. Pummel. Who's got the pummel? And apparently they only have one more red Fate Foreseen and a Sink Below. This has definitely been my best stream so far in terms of people watching. So appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out, watching games. Or playing your own game and listening to me play or something. However you're doing it, love it. Well, we're going to pass and see if we can get a defense reaction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Too bad it's not the red one. you know? Oh. Well, last fate foreseen, one more sink below in the deck. Didn't that happen in the last game also? So they're blocking for 11. I can bring it down to 8. It's the best we can do. I guess we could flick knives there. But then it's still only at 7 to our 6. So doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But at least they're only going to romping club me now. And I'm guessing this is Plague Hive. Yeah, and we can just fate foreseen this. Maybe they try to pummel it with the tunic for the surprise damage. We can go Plague Hive into... Or we could Arsenal the CNC. Or the Fate. Probably Arsenal the Fate. Plague Hive with the CNC. But then that kind of gives us tempo. So maybe we want to Arsenal the E-Strike. Let's do that. Let's block with Fate. Yeah, because they're just going to pummel this for surprise damage. So now CNC does nothing. It does nothing. Okay, so we're going to take 7 damage. I think we just take it, right? And then Spider's Bite into E-Strike for 7. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Plague Hive them. Ooh, Inertia. Also super good. Also super good. So then CNC is not great. This is weird. Buff power. Okay, it's all working out. Except for this hand of garbage cards. What did he play? What happened? Barraging. Into Pack Hunt for 11. No problem. I saw this coming. And that has Intimidate. Fate foreseen. Bottom? Yeah, let's bottom that defense reaction. Let's get to some good cards. Ha! Pass. Well, now we don't know what's on top for the rabble play we have going on here. And I think we just play rabble and then Arsenal isolate, because then if we draw into like a shakedown or another CNC or something, well, kind of running out of the really good stuff. We can then really push some damage. Wither on top. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah, maybe discarding CNC on that turn was the move. Who, you know. Not sure. Okay, we're ahead by quite a bit here in life, so no need to get greedy and just isolate for 2. I don't need that. I'm just arsenal this bad boy. Yeah, there we go. A barrage. Alpha Rampage. Bummer. Okay. So then we will get a Leave No Witness back. So we can push some Blood Rot damage here. But we're only going to be attacking for 5. I guess we could throw the Wither in there. And snaps it into Leave No Witness, but Leave No Witness isn't doing much. Maybe we'll cast that first. That's probably what we'll do. Block with that. Man, there can't be that many Bellows left. There's just... I guess a buttload. He's pitched some too. 2 yellows and a red have been used. Yeah, let's use this. Yeah, this into snaps, into wither, into blood rot. I think is the move here. Because we're just going to get some free damage. Right. Nope, not forgetting about the reckless swing. He keeps pitching them, so I know they're in there. Ugh. I've also gotten back on the lifting weights train, so I'm all this sitting on my fatigued body. A little tough, but it feels good. Feels good to exercise again. Working on that fitness. Pass. No more reactions. Now here comes Wither. Threatening 7 damage here with flick knives. We definitely are going to use this to spike it. Hell yeah. Do they then go to 1 here? Cut down to size is awesome. Because maybe we... What do we do here? Nate can't stop, won't stop. Get on that gains train. Oh, I'm on it, baby. I'm on it. Got to look, as you said, a little bit more swole in my coaching polo during basketball season, so we got to get there. Maybe I sink the isolate away, I think is what I do. They could pummel me here, which is going to be upsetting. Should have thought of that before I hit pass. Yep. Terrible. Misplay. Terrible misplay. Funny they highlight this, but I can't put that on the bottom of my deck. This is helping me none. Ugh, worse. Worse. Actually, it's better. It's definitely better. We'll push that damage. We'll get rid of the E-strike. Hell yeah, we did it. Great job. Yep. Night, night, sweet prince. So what happens. You get distracted by chat. You get distracted by chat. You have no armor left. GG's. We actually got to play a whole game. Who knows? They could still disconnect right now. Uzuri. Death touch. I also can flick knives them for the win. Also. Double win. Double win. I guess that's also a thing if they go to 2. You win off of that as well. Which is pretty good. There we go, team. We did it. We did it. We won a game. We actually got to play a full game. That's the best part. Transition. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining me. I think we had a great time today. We got 3 games in our 106 minutes of view time. Anybody got any questions or things they want to talk about before I get out of here? I appreciate you all. That was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Again, this is just Sam Dando's list. I'm just messing around with, trying to see what the essential bits are and try to figure out what kind of changes we can make and where the meta is going to be going and that sort of thing. So it worked out really well. I think it's been doing awesome for me. It's a really cool list. So, but yeah, hit me up in the chat right now if you want to talk some shop before we get out of here. Subscribe, hit the notification button, check out the podcast. Hey, thanks, Sam. Good stuff, huh? Well, you should know you've seen a lot of games now in your day. Been on the other end of the microphone. Also, big shout out to AEG. They're just crushing it with the West Coast events, even though LA might as well be in a different country from where I live. Nate wants to know how crazy is the lawn. Bro, it's out of control. It's so nuts. We've been getting periods of sun and rain, so the grass is just growing crazy style. And my property gets pretty saturated, especially when there's been so much rain, and so it gets a little swampy, so you just can't really drive the lawnmower. So we're just letting it go wild until I can drive around on it. Might have to use the walk behind weed whipper soon, maybe today if it doesn't rain. And then yeah, so it's like you're playing fetch with the dog, and if they're not paying attention, ball's lost forever, basically, because the grass is so long. So there you go. That's the lawn care update, this is probably the longest it's been. I know I'm getting deep into the weeds. Hopefully y'all are been listening to the podcast for years, so you know the deep lore. But this is definitely the longest I've waited until mowing the lawn, so it's kind of cool. Less miles on the lawnmower. Nate continues to ask, does this list run surgical? No, it does not. And I think that's an addition I will for sure put in there. Trying to figure out for what, though. If I knew what the yellow ravenuses were for, why do we need those? Nimblism seems kind of like a weakish card. So could take out all three of those, put in the surgicals. I don't know. What else here? You going to get more animals living on the lawn? No, definitely not. You're a teacher. When do you have time to take care of those? Never. That's when. But we have a gigantic garden that my wife has been doing a great job cultivating, and it's going to be a ton of stuff. I've thought about even bigger than that. Especially, it would depend on the right matchup, because they don't block a spider's bite a lot of time, and then you can even bigger than that, and then you get the quicken. But then you kind of, I think, need to have not reactions, because then you want to go stealth card with go again into stealth card into Uzuri, or stealth card Uzuri into stealth card, or something like that. But it could be a thing. I think you'd have to change the deck a bit more to account for that. Because you don't want to have attack reactions on the top of your deck either. So, I don't know. It's worth trying out, though, that's for sure. There's pluses and downsides. Sam O'Brien says he asked Dando why no surgicals, and he said card sucks, LOL. Well, that's just your opinion, man. I don't think it sucks. It's pretty good. Banishes a card from their hand. So that's pretty good. That's what makes it good anyway. Is the hand disruption. And with shreds, he runs 1 million copies of shred, so I don't know why we wouldn't have that in there. But it is hard to push through that 1 point of damage. I don't really Uzuri in the Leave No Witness. So it's worth playing around with, I think, and coming up with perhaps my own reasoning for it, Always like that. Somebody says they don't have something in a deck for some reason, and you're like, okay, I trust your opinion, but I'm going to need to gather my own data, so we'll see. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me. Thanks again, y'all. Like and subscribe, etc. Mr. O'Brien says, me neither. Dando is just specific in his likes. Yeah, which is totally legit, So, anyway, thanks, everybody. I appreciate you all. That was a ton of fun. We'll be at a wedding next Saturday, so no Saturday streams. But it's spring break after that, so we might see more streams during the week. So you have that to look forward to. Maybe I'll try out a different deck. If you've been listening to the podcast, maybe I'll get in on some Arachne Solitary Confinement for our We Build, You Build segment, which is for the month of April. We're playing Arachne Solitary Confinement, and then we're going to talk about where we all landed on that deck and field the listener experiences. So check that out. Patreon, listen to the podcast, etc. Thanks, everybody. And enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you next time.